Did your high school sweetheart work out after graduation? When Jake asked me to prom sophomore year with a handmade poster and my favorite candy, I just knew we'd be together forever. We were the couple everyone voted most likely to marry in our yearbook. We met in detention, both of us late to school 3 days in a row. I was drawing in my notebook when he slid me a note asking if I wanted to grab fries after. That was the start of everything. After graduation, Jake got a football scholarship to state, just a 40-minute drive from my community college. I'd study in the bleachers during his practices, and he'd help me close the coffee shop where I worked weekends. Our friends called us boring because our Instagram didn't show fights or dramatic breakups, just hiking trips and stupid dance videos in my tiny apartment kitchen. When my car broke down, Jake spent 3 weekends fixing it instead of partying with his teammates. That's what you do when you love someone, he'd say, hands covered in grease, looking absolutely exhausted. His coach noticed Jake's leadership and offered him a job as assistant coach after graduation. Meanwhile, I finished my nursing degree. We found a little rental house halfway between the college and the hospital. Everything was falling into place. Then Jake's mom got sick, really sick, cancer. He took a semester off to help at home, 4 hours away. I'll be back before you know it, he promised, kissing me goodbye. I sent care packages with his favorite cookies. He'd call between his mom's treatments, sounding more tired each time. When he missed our anniversary, I understood. His mom needed him more. After 3 months, his calls became shorter. His texts, less frequent. Just busy, he'd say. I offered to visit. Not a good time, was always the answer. I picked up extra hospital shifts to save for our future. One night, I treated a patient from Jake's hometown. That's where my boyfriend is, I mentioned while checking vitals. What's his name? She asked. When I said Jake Miller, her face changed. Tall guy, works at the hardware store now. My stomach dropped. Hardware store? He was supposed to be caring for his mom. His mother feeling better? I asked casually. Barbara? She's been in remission for months, the woman replied. Their whole family was at my niece's wedding last weekend. That night, I found photos on Facebook. Jake dancing with a girl I didn't recognize. His status, sometimes the best things happen when you go back home. I didn't call or text. Instead, I applied for the travel nursing position I'd been too afraid to mention. 3 days later, I packed my car and left a letter on our kitchen table. 2 years passed. I worked in 5 different states, made amazing friends, and even dated a kind doctor briefly. My Instagram showed mountain views and hospital team photos instead of relationship posts. Yesterday, I walked into my new hospital assignment in Chicago and froze. Jake was there in scrubs. He'd gone back to school for physical therapy. Emma? He looked shocked. What are you doing here? My job, I said simply. Later, he found me in the cafeteria. I messed up, he admitted. I got scared of how perfect everything was with us. How easy. I thought maybe I was missing out. I nodded, stirring my coffee. And were you? Missing out? His eyes filled with tears. The opposite. I've regretted it every day. I smiled genuinely. I don't. Leaving was the best decision I ever made. I found myself instead of us, and that's what I needed. As I walked away, my phone buzzed with an offer for a permanent position in Seattle, the city I'd always dreamed of. Sometimes losing your high school sweetheart is actually finding yourself, and that's a much better love story.